Hello everyone. Happy Hump Day. Today is December 17th. Can you believe Christmas is only a week away? Oh my gosh. Are you ready for it? I don't think I am. I have cookies to bake, so I'm going to be making some of my cookie batters tonight and everything, and having that dough all ready. And then I can bake over the weekend. Nothing is better than fresh baked cookies, right? So today I realized, wow, I am like really running short on time. So I was busy at work and I couldn't get off during my lunch break. I had to work through that today, and I have a team meeting tonight, and there's just so much going on. So like, oh, I need to be able to do something today that I can show everyone that you can just use your catalog to get your ideas from. So if you have a day that you're busy, and I'm just trying to get my feet going and it's not wanting to go. If you have a day that you're just not feeling creative, or you just are running short on time, but you still want to go up to your craft room and have some fun, I've got a great way for you to go ahead and check out some things to make, to get some inspiration. So I like looking in all different places for inspiration. I go on YouTube, I go on Pinterest, I take a look at not just card making, but sometimes I'll look at, I don't know, I'll do some shopping, and maybe I'll look at some clothing or some boots, or, some paintings or some artwork. And then I get inspired. I'm like, oh, I know, I have a perfect stamp set that will be great for that. Well, today was not one of those days. There was no shopping. There was no browsing. There was work, work, work. So I decided, you know what? We're going to go through our catalog. We're just going to pick something out. Now, I do already have something picked out. I just need to get to those pages so I can show you what I picked out. Okay, so we're going with our quick and easy options, all right? Like I said, I was running short on time, had to make sure I was going to be able to do something for y'all today. So I am actually looking at page 24 and 25 in our catalog. Reason I'm looking at that is because I have this Good Times Mix and Match Ephemera pack, and I have my Greetings for All. And you know what? I even have some of these envelopes and cards. I love this. You get 10 card bases and 10 envelopes in your kit. Well, in your, whatever, this isn't a kit. In your package here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up because I want to use some of the red ones as well. So I already have a bunch of these made. I kind of picked this up because I was like, oh, every once in a while, you just need something fun, right? So this is one of my something funs. So I'm going to pull this out. I knew there'd be a time it would come in really handy. So really, all I'm going to do is be pulling in. I don't really have any stamping to do because I'm using these greetings here. It's going to solve my problem. So I'm just going to take a look here. And what's awesome about this is this is probably one of my more favorite parts of the catalog. I love when they give me some card templates, some scrapbook layouts, things I can kind of use to spur on my creativity. So if you have an idea of a card you want to make with a stamp set, but don't know what you want your card to look at your layouts. They will help you out a lot. But in this case, we're going to be looking at these pages here to see, what can I make with this Ephemera pack and my card bases. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out some pieces here. And again, I am doing it directly from the catalog. I am just looking at what's there and I'm going to put it together. So let's check out this card here. It looks kind of fun. So I've got my card base. I'm going to move this out of the way so that I can just grab the bits and pieces that I need and we can get started. So I need this bicycle. So let's pop that out. Now these are all die cut stickers for us. I think, yeah, they're die cut stickers, I think. Let me see. Yeah, they're stickers. Woohoo! So I don't even need my adhesive. I can just use this. So we're going to use our bike. And now I need a couple of the hearts here. So you can see that my package I've used it. So you'll see some other things on there. Let's see. I thought there was something with that pear. I'm going to just try and find it really quick because I can pop that card together too. No, I know there was. All right, well, we'll figure out something. Okay, I'm going to use this one. We'll make a second card with that. And maybe we'll even use this. Well, it doesn't have that. It does have the bumblebee though. All right, so pop out the bee. So I'm looking at my catalog and picking out 2 different things right away. And I need one of these hearts for this card. And now I have like 2 packs in here, so. But you get, let me see in here. You got 6 sheets in your kit, in your little package here. And there's 2 of each of the 3 designs. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. So here are your 3 designs that you get. 1, 2, and 3. All right, but you get 2 of each sheet. So yeah, really a great deal. All right, so now we've got our cloud here. And we've got our other cloud here. All right, now this one has hello on it. So now I'm going to go over to my, I got everything else I need for it. I need a little heart. I need 1 more heart. So let's see. It's showing this heart here. Do I have one of these already open? Now I'm just using one of my plastic stamp cases here so that I can hold all my bits and pieces together. I just need a heart. You know, we're going to change it up a little bit by what I have here. So I think I'm going to use this. And we're going to use this little yellow heart. All right. We'll get these all out of the way. All right. And I'm going to bring this in. So, oh, I don't need this one. I do need my sentiments. So let's pull in my sentiments here. Where did I go with those? I was just showing you. So what did I do with them? All right, here we go. So on this one, we need just a note. And the other one, we need hello. So let's just pull this open. Again, this is greetings for all. You get 3 different designs, 2 of each sheet. So I've used quite a few of mine. So I need hello here. This will be for our second card over there. And I need just a note. Do you see just a note here? I don't see just a note there. How about on here? Just a note. You know, I don't want to use just a note. I decided I'm changing it up already. we're going to try thinking of you. I'm going to see how that looks. It might be a little big for what we're doing, so, but we're going to try it. We're going to see. All right. And I will pop out just for you, or just a note here, just in case that doesn't work. And we'll do it exactly like the catalog. I go rogue. I can't help it. I can't help myself. Like when I'm doing my projects, I'm like, ooh, I could do this, and ooh, I could do that. So anyways, this again is the card that we're making. So we have our little cloud here. We have our next cloud right here. Oh, sorry, I was kind of off frame there. So the 2 cards I was doing is this one and this one here. I'm not going to do it on white because, hey, I don't have a white card. So I'm going to show you what you can do, though, to remedy that situation. All right, so I've got my cloud here. Let's just go ahead and I'm going to start putting everything on. So I'm going to take my little sticker off and boom, done. Take this little sticker off. All I do is peel them. And we'll put this right kind of like below here. Yeah. Right here. I'm just, like I said, I'm doing it just like the catalog has it. Boom, done. All right. Now I've got my just a note. Oh, there were 2 of them there. Okay. Am I thinking of you? Now, your sentiments are not stickers, just so you know. Okay. So I've got thinking of you. The catalog is showing just a note. So it has it like this and this. All right. And then your bicycle is like right down here. But I can change this up. And I can do thinking of you. We'll put a little heart right there, and a bicycle right here. So I'm going to do that. Now, I do want to pop some things up. So let's go ahead. Let's bring in our dimensionals. So this is the only adhesive I'm going to be adding to my little projects here. So this is something that you could actually, you know, take on the road with you if you're going on a road trip. There we go. Just pack a pair of scissors, maybe some twine, put it in one of your kit boxes or your paper pumpkin boxes. And there you go. So we got thinking of you. And now this is a sticker, but I think I want it to be popped up. So I'm going to put a dimensional right behind there. Ooh. Now tip for you. If you have a sticker that you have the backing peeled off of, take your embossing buddy and go ahead and de-stickify that. Otherwise, you know, stick it to your clothing for a little bit, and the lint from your clothing will kind of stop it from being so sticky. I think I'm going to put it right. We're going to do it right there. Well, I'm going to move it down just a little. I'm trying to get tucked under. There we go. Thinking of you. And then we'll have a little bicycle here. Let's go ahead and pop up our bicycle. Now, again, this is a sticker. All right. So I don't really want the sticky part. So I'm just going to leave on that backing. And I'll go ahead and just put my dimensionals right there. And put this right on the card front. Thinking of you. I'm just going to go right kind of in the middle. All right. So thinking of you. That's the card. Same card right from the catalog. Mine's just, you know, maybe shifted a little bit down from theirs, but that's okay. It's my card, right? Okay. I do like to always add a little bling. So I actually have my rhinestones here. So the things I'm using are my rhinestones, my greetings for all, and then the blue and red envelopes, and then the, what did I call this pack? What was this pack called? The Good Times Mix and Match. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things out. But you can fit this all in a paper pumpkin box, just saying. All right. Okay, let's get a couple little rhinestones on here. And rhinestones are one of the more, the least expensive bling. So, and there's like 300 of them on here. So, oh, this does not want to pick up. Okay, it doesn't have a piece of glue on it. All right. Let's see. Let's just make our bicycle sparkle. All right, and now we'll put a couple on the clouds, or around the clouds. Now, this one just happens to be all the same shape. I'd probably change them up a little bit, would have different shapes, but there we go. Okay, let's make our next card. Now, this is where, in the catalog, it's using a white card base and white envelope. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use my red one here. I'm just going to fold that right in half. And the layout that it has is, it's got our B right here. It's got our hello right here and a little heart. All right. And then it actually, in the catalog, it shows that it has some, oh no, it doesn't have any twine or anything. So just like this. So if I wanted, I could actually take a piece of cardstock, basic white cardstock, and I could slide it underneath. To me, it just kind of blends in a little bit much. So I like it right on my card base. So like I said, you don't have to have everything that's in the picture. Use what you have. So we're going to do this. All right, now most of this is stickers except for my sentiment. So we'll go ahead and move my sentiment off. And we're going to start with our little cacti here. So you're getting a couple, you'll get a couple cards. So I'm going to make this card, and then I'm going to pull in my other samples that I made. Let me try to get that lifted. It's just, it's really sticky, so it wasn't wanting to lift. All right. So put this right here, right in the middle, smack dab in the middle. All right. And we've got our little bee here. Let's see if I can peel this off without having to. So usually I tell funny stories like on Thursday nights, and I don't usually do them during hump day. But I'm not going to tell, it's not a real funny story, but it's kind of a good humor story. That should have really been popped up on a dimensional. All right, we'll just pop our sentiment up. So Saturday, I spent the afternoon at Harbor Village, which is an assisted living, and I spent a couple hours with like 12 people that are residents there. And oh my gosh, that group is so fun. We stamped 2 cards, and I had some extra cards in my stash here. So I took them along and I fanned out the cards. So I kind of went like this. I went like this with the cards. And I fanned them out and I said, okay, pick one. And they're like, there's nothing on them. I said, that's because it's on the other side. So I'm like, pick one. So everyone got to pick a card. No one knew what their card looked like because I didn't show them. And I said, now you get to share what card you picked out. And I said, and maybe your neighbor has a card that you want and want to trade. So my whole intention there was to get them chit-chatting and having fun. Oh, and they had a great time. So I can't wait to go back next month and do it all over with them again. And they have so many different ideas of different cards they'd like to do. And all right, so I popped my little sentiment up dimensional, and there I go. Now I'm done with that card too. I could add a couple more things if I wanted. Maybe I want to add a little, I don't know, I could add a little tag. You know, maybe I pick my label up. I'm just like, hello. We could do that too. Hello. Why don't we do that? Why not? It's a sticker. And I have fun. There we go. Hello. Just like that. Something a little extra, right? Again, copied from the catalog. Okay, now a couple other cards that I made with these mix and match sets. So that was the card that we just did. I did another one where I used just some extra ribbon I had around, some scrap designer series paper. I just threw that on. This one, I actually just took a die from, I think it's Floral Impressions. I used that oval die and created this one. And then this one, I wanted to add a little pop to it. So you notice there's a little color on the bee. So what I actually did, I'll pull my little bee out here. I'm going to grab my lemon lolly. I can find my lemon lolly here. My lemon lolly blends. All right. Now I should have done this before I put it on, but I did not. All right, so I'm just going to color my bee right here. And I'm going to just flip this over. Maybe I'll use my daffodil. You know, I think I'm going to use a daffodil. This is just a little bit too light. All right. Light and dark daffodil. So let's go ahead and we'll color our bee in here. Bee butt. All right, now that's not really stand out. You know, it's not as much as I want. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to add a little bit more color with my dark daffodil. There we go. And it will lighten up a little bit. Now I've got some white in there, so I can actually just color right over everything there. All right, so now I've got a little extra on there. I don't like this, so I'm just going to peel that off. I didn't leave it pressed on there that long, so I can pull them apart. But after some point, they are going to be solidified. All right, I just need to put that on something. There we go. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's quick and easy cards. Copy the catalog, have some fun with it, and let me see what designs you make. If you do have this and you put some cards together, please go over to my Facebook VIP group. So it's My Stamp Studio VIP group, and join the group. It's free to join. There's no requirements. You answer a couple questions, and basically it's like, be nice, have fun, be supportive, say good things. That's all it really is. So join the group and post your pictures of your cards in that group. I'd love to see them. All right. So have a great rest of your hump day. We'll see you tomorrow night for Stampin' Fun and More. I have a couple of different classes designed. I just don't know which one I want to do. I'm kind of excited about all of them. So yeah, it's going to be a surprise for you. So take care. Have a great evening. Bye.